Good evening. It is Thursday night education here in the EOC, and tonight we are going to talk about questions. So I made a post out there. I said, don't be afraid, ask questions. So what does that mean? So let's break this down. We're going to do it real quick tonight so that we have time to talk it through. So let me get my screen to change. All right. So when you are sharing Young Living with other people, what are the most asked questions that you get from people that you are working on trying to answer? And how do you overcome that fear of being able to feel confident enough to answer the questions about your experiences you've had with those particular oils or products? So it's all about research, learning, and education. So although I am a nurse, I am researching all of these topics to share with you. I am learning as I do the research, and as I educate you, I get to learn even more. So that is an important step that everybody needs to take. It is very useful. So with that being said, here's some of the common questions to allow you to think about questions that you're going to ask me in just a few minutes. So where do our essential oils come from? Easy answer, right? We can all answer that. And it is, the essential oils come through the distillation process of the barks, the leaves, the flowers, the roots, and all the other aspects of the plants. Oh, the dreaded question, are those essential oils safe? Well, yep. So if you're going to plug in your Glade plugin or your whatever plugin, didn't mean to make a comment on the type. If you're going to spray the disinfectant spray that's got so many chemicals in it that it's affecting your airway, if you're going to burn the candles, Young Living is the only oil company that I am referring to. And when I speak about it, I feel very strongly about the fact that they are safe to use. And there is a seed to sale process that I can share with you. And so you can easily go into that. What is the seed to seal? You can share the video, all of the different things. So it makes it super easy. Okay, so why or how are we able to use these essential oils? So I learned something, you guys. So here I've been teaching about this since 2014 and I learned something new. So essential oils can be used with vitality. So that means we can take them orally. They are designed, generally regarded as safe, GRAS education, for internal use. You can add them to water, you can add them to your food preparation, you can add them to a capsule. Any way that you want to take it orally, they will clearly be labeled in white, so you don't have to even think about it. You can diffuse them. So I have a diffuser behind me. I've got a diffuser over here to the left of me. So you can diffuse it into the air. Specifically designed diffusers from Young Living, high quality, gives you that high quality scent that is supporting every system in your body with no chemicals, no additives. And I, again, only use Young Living products. Okay, so we talk about application. So how many times have you told somebody, put those oils on your feet? Okay, let me explain to you something you probably don't know. So you have sebaceous glands throughout your entire body, except two locations, your hands and your feet. Those sebaceous glands are glands that are, the sebaceous glands are a layer of your skin. Your skin has multiple layers, but the sebaceous glands provide like a barrier or a moisture, which allows your body to keep its protection, but the hands and the bottoms of your feet actually don't produce the sebum. And that's that moisturizing barrier layer. So when we say apply them to your feet, it is of being able to absorb easier because you don't have that barrier that you would on other parts of your body. Does it mean that I can't apply it other places? Nope, doesn't mean that. But it's just, that's one of the reasons, you know, we talk about your feet are connected to your spinal cord. It's got all of these open glands, but there's actually a layer and a barrier that is not a part of the bottoms of your feet. So I thought that was super cool. It's also, it's like preventing the heat and the water from coming out. Like water, that makes the sedum makes your body waterproof, to kind of help protect it. So just another cool topic that I learned while I was, researching for all y'all. All right, so here's some other super simple questions. Do essential oils expire? Well, we know the answer, Young Livings do not. You do need to put them in a non-lit up location. Do I have to dilute the oils? Well, that's your preference. I don't dilute all of them, but you might have more sensitive skin and might want to dilute them. You get the common question, are they safe for my animals? Again, don't lock them in a room to where they can't get out, but it's an easy question where we have lots of resources. Same goes along with children and kids. You just need to know, there are some that we try to keep away from kids, and there's some that are completely safe. If I'm applying a store-bought lotion, why would I not be able to make a lotion with coconut oil and add a little scent to it? So it goes along to make those questions a little bit simpler to answer. Okay, so the next question gets a little bit more complicated. So yes, I'm a nurse, but let's talk about this. When you're reading through all of these words in your research material, oftentimes you're going, oh, what the heck does that word mean? So I'm going to break down just a couple that I noticed often. So anti-hyperglycemic versus the word anti-diabetic. So anti-hyperglycemic, hyperglycemia is when your blood sugar increases. So they're both referring to your blood sugar and regulating your blood sugar. So just a word that I noticed really often in our reference material. Discourages fluid retention, or the word diuretic. Those are things that help your body get rid of fluid. Or if you've eaten a lot of salt, you think of how you retain the fluid into your body. Your legs or your feet might swell. You might feel a little congestion in your chest. So the oils that state that would help get rid of some of that fluid. Homeostasis is another one, and that has to do with your bleeding. So if it says it, you may want to look up the bleeding factors of that particular oil. Rheumatism and arthritis. Arthritis is specifically talking about your joint disease, and rheumatism is affecting the whole thing. So your joints, your muscles, the connective tissue that goes along with the movement of your body. But if you were working on oils, they're two different. One is working with your connective tissue, and one might be working with just the bone or just the joint itself. So I thought those were really, I found them often when I was reading the beginning parts of the book. Another one that I found was the difference between an expectorant and a mucolytic. So a lot of our eucalyptus oils have these words in there. Well, why would they be different? One is helping break up the mucus, and one is helping thin out the mucus. So there's a difference. When you want to break up something, it's feeling thick in your chest and you want to cough it out, that would be an expectorant. It's kind of breaking up, just like your cough would break that up. And a mucolytic is something that's thinning it out. So like lemon oil, we say drink lemon water if you want things to thin out. So those are kind of the differences of these common words that you find in the research material. I am making this super simple today. So we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about these different topics offline and see what questions you have that have come up while we've talked about this particular topic. And I just want to put out there that you are absolutely welcome to join us every single Thursday night as we talk about different topics related to Young Living essential oils on Zoom. Just reach out to us at a different and let us know if you'd like to join us. And I'm going to end our presentation here, and I'm going to stop our recording and open this up to anybody that wants to chat.